What's up everybody, this is Kidasa here, and today I'm going to give you a great DLC idea I just had for Injustice Gods Among Us. And it's a kind of like a character DLC. I'm going to call this one Team Arrow DLC. You can call them the Arrow family or Team Arrow. I just, know them as Team Arrow. Now, they're like a group of heroes with them, but they're just, from the Green Arrow universe, kind of similar to the way other heroes have. Batman has the Bat family, bloody Superman has, the Superman family, Flash has Flash family. Why don't Green Arrow, have his family, not in the game, but as DLC? So listen up, I picked 3 characters who could fit the role as DLC. The 2 that I didn't pick are, Mia Dearden, the second Speedy, and Black Canary. They're on a lower lance, because I think that for one, Black Canary could get in the game, and Speedy, the second Speedy, she's, I think her chances are very slim, in fact very low, like maybe 10%. Let's get it started. Number 1, Roy Harper. I think he could be great, and when I mean Roy Harper, I mean Arsenal, the anti-hero Arsenal, with the metal arm. Now, I think that his moves set could be to just make it, not similar to Green Arrow. His moveset could be, he has a lot of guns, a lot of deadly weapons, like military grade. He could just use all them. Now, true, it could be similar to Deathstroke, but he could just fight with those weapons. Because Deathstroke's weapons, are all just, swords mainly. He could just use the guns and then, whack you with it, instead of just, making him just a copy of Deathstroke, using the swords and the thing. Now, his gimmick could be, every time he, blocks, it could be kind of like a parry thing. Say, for example, he was fighting Nightwing, and Nightwing did like a free combo hit, and he'd done like 70% damage. Nightwing does those hits while Arsenal is parrying, and after Nightwing's finished the combo, he can just redirect that right back at you. And then, the way Jax charges at you in Mortal Kombat with his arms, Arsenal could do that with his metal arm. Then, that'd be his gimmick. His super move, I think, he could probably just, knock you conscious, like you're standing up dizzy, and then shoot a lot of crossbow arrows, all over your body, and then they all just explode. And, that does a ton of damage. Next up, we got Connor Hawke. Connor Hawke is the second Green Arrow. After Oliver Queen died, he's not very much known in media, but I think he'd be great for DLC. Some people think he would be an alternate skin, but I think I'd like him as DLC. His moves could be either, with archery in a different format to Green Arrow. And listen, I actually thought about his gimmick. He can switch from archery to hand-to-hand combat, That'd be great, because, let me tell you about Connor Hawke. He is one of the most badass, martial artists, fighters in the DC universe. He can rival that of Black Canary. He can rival Black Canary, honestly. What I think his super move could be, I think his super move could be, it puts the bow, while he gets you into his super move, he could put the bow away, and then he takes out 2 arrows from his quiver that are sharp, and then he just pretty much cuts you barely, cut, and then he gets an explosive arrow and just puts it in your body, does a flip, and then gets 1 arrow ready, shoots, and then he aims for the explosive arrow, and then it all just explodes, and then does a burst of damage. Now, the next one we have is a character who not many people know who he is. His name is Dodger. He's a Green Arrow villain. Well, he's not much of a villain anymore. He's pretty much an anti-hero. He's gonna appear on Arrow soon. I know that. How he could, how he could be such a great character in this game? Well, he was in a relationship with the second Speedy, Mia Dearden, but let's talk about him being in the game. He could, his weapons are pretty much, he has a kind of like a Mjolnir kind of mace, a mechanical version of Thor's hammer. And he could, obviously his gimmick could be, charging it up, and then, he does extra damage. Then you have another weapon he uses is his discs. Like, yeah, the way Kung Lao throws his hat, like a kind of slicing disc, he could do that, he could just throw his discs like that. His fighting style could be, either throwing discs like Kung Lao, or he can just, keep using his electrical mace. His super move could be very cool. I thought a lot about this. He can, like, just throw his disc to, make you feel dizzy, and then, he charges up his mace to, to the point where it can't take that much electrical volts, and then he can just run at you and just swing that mace so hard, like, and you're just, from dire shock. You can feel the burst of damage, Anyways, that's my Team Arrow DLC idea. Let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think it's great? Do you think that these characters could be in it? Do you have any more ideas? Let me know in the comment section below. Leave a like and subscribe. And like always, this is Kidasa. I'm out.